Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am so pumped to be back, you guys. I've been gone for 2 weeks and I am so excited to be here. I have gotten your emails, I've gotten your texts, I've gotten your all of the things to say, hey, are you still here? Yes, yes, and yes. For all of you all I do not know, I am Lolita E. Walker. I'm a certified life, leadership, and executive coach. I am a power speaker, author, poet, all of the things, right? Mommy. But today, I want to leave you with 30 minutes of pure power, right? We come on and we give 30 minutes of pure power. So I want to say hey to my Facebook community, Coaching Cocktails and Conversations, LinkedIn, YouTube, and of course, Breakfast with Champions on Clubhouse. Listen, I cannot wait to talk to you all about this topic today. Today's topic, are you ready? Yes. How to take pride and give you. How to take pride and still give you the best of you. Now, earlier today, we were talking about, owning your yes and respecting your no. Now, it wasn't said like that, but that's the Lolita way. I got to put a little Lolita sugar on top of all of the things. But it's really all about owning the yeses that you have in life and then respecting the nos. So last night, I had a privilege of talking to a group of scholars. They were getting scholarships from delegates and senators, and they just were so excited. And I was the speaker for the night, and I talked to them about pride. And I thought, oh my gosh, this community is absolutely gonna love this talk. So I want to jump into it. And for all of you all that are just tapping in, you can say hey to me by unmiking because of course we are live. You can type it in the chat or in all of the communications, but I just want to dive right in. So hey Sandra, she said yes, welcome back. Yvette Searson, hey, she said, good morning, Queen. We are ready. So grab your CCNC journals and let's get into it. Hey, Naomi from Australia. Listen, Naomi from Australia, let me just do a shout out real quick. This is about taking pride. So Naomi has featured me inside of a powerful women's magazine in Australia, you guys. The spread and write-up is amazing. Naomi, if you want to write it in the chat, she's in my Facebook group, Coaching Cocktails and Conversations. But what I'll do for the folks on Clubhouse is I'll just, and the folks on all the other platforms, I'll type it in, okay? Because I'm so excited about the issue. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for seeing greatness in me and also for having me featured in another continent, right? Absolutely. So Sandra said, I love the Lolita sugar. And Kimberly said, I'm so excited for this topic. This, you guys, is about taking pride, how to take pride, but give all of you. So taking pride, think about it, right? It's grabbing it. It's owning it. It's the power of leaning all the way in, is knowing, recognizing, and believing that you are greatness where you stand. Last night, I was talking to the scholars and I said, when I walk into a room, I know how I want people to leave. I know the power that I have. And so I'm going to walk in that. And I encourage you to do the same. So whether you're a business owner, whether you are in between jobs right now, whether you are a full-time student, whoever you are and whatever you are doing in this moment in time, today is about taking pride and then giving you. I love it. So the strategies I'm going to leave you with, there's 5 of them. Coaching, cocktails, and conversations. When I come to you guys, it's really all about leaving you with a couple nuggets to challenge your thinking. Right? Cocktails is not about what you're sipping on. It's more about celebrating the greatness of who it is that you are. It's more about celebrating Naomi for seeing me, celebrating Naomi for always raising the bar, celebrating Yvette Searson for always coming up and typing in and making sure she's present, celebrating Sandra for always being there. It's about calling out somebody and celebrating the greatness that they bring. And today, I want you guys to think about that because we're going to have a space and a place where you can call out somebody individually for what it is that they brought to the table, okay? Not a long soliloquy, but just something because we want to try to get a couple of people in order to do that. So whether you're typing or whether you decide to leave the mic, okay? How to take pride, okay? The first strategy that I want to leave you with today in taking pride, okay, is purpose. I want you to remember that you are placed on this earth for a reason. And even if you say, Lolita, I don't know the purpose. I don't know my purpose of what I'm here. What I'm doing, I don't really love inside of this moment. Okay. Maybe you don't see all the way the light that's past the light that you already see, and know that that's okay. But what I want you to know is that you know your strengths that you walk in. And even if you don't know 3 of them, which is my magic number, you got to know 1. You got to know one strength that you know without a shadow of a doubt that you have. So I want you to think about this. This is about purpose. And I want you to lean into that strength, because here's the thing. When you find that thing, you'll realize, oh my gosh, I was doing it all the time. Oh my gosh, I just show up in it. It's so natural that I didn't even recognize that I was working. Purpose. This is about taking pride, yet still giving you, because I want you to grab it. It's not about stealing it. It's already yours. You can't steal what's already yours. So I want you to walk into it and I want you to grab it. This is about ownership. This is about power. This is about taking the pride back that you might have lost along the way, right? I love this. Kimberly Watkins said, I am on this earth for a purpose. Yes. And when you know your purpose, then you can start articulating it. Lolita E. Walker is here in order to empower women to elevate beyond where they stand today. Period. I am here to gift you all of me because I remember that somebody gifted like me all of them. Today is about taking the pride that is there. And I don't want to miss my clubhouse community. So Veronica Atkins said, yes, Lolita, pour that fire into us, beautiful queen. Thank you. Yes, 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 and yes. It's all about making sure you take the pride. And so today I want to leave you with this ownership, this notion of ownership, this notion of sitting up straight and walking into it. Okay. Today is about taking pride, walking into the room, knowing it, walking into the room and being like, guess what? I'm the expert inside of this room and they're going to feel it today. Sometimes you might not feel like the super expert, but people ask you to do things because they see something in you. So you got, even if you walk in with that, like somebody saw something in me. All right, let's go. Because somebody is picking up the power that you were dishing out and they might need that today. The thing is that sometimes it's not for you, right? My talk today is not for me, although I grab everything from it. It's for somebody that's listening in today. It's for somebody that needed to shake up and somebody that needed to say, oh my gosh, I needed these words today. So the first is to remember purpose, right? Today we're talking about pride and giving all of you. The next strategy I want to leave you with is absolutely recognizing others on your way up, recognizing others on your journey. I talk all the time about Sean Shapiro. I know you guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, yes, Dr. Sean Shapiro. I talk all the time because I kept saying, you know, I'm going to be Dr. Walker. And finally, you all know the story. He said, have you applied? And that started the ripple effect, right? Have you applied? Well, that is the first step. I was talking about it, but I hadn't actually acted in it. So, yes, purpose, right? Purpose is important, understanding that, walking into your strengths, but then recognizing others on the way up, because guess what? You didn't do it by yourself. Recognizing others on your way up. Naomi's recognizing me inside of this article. Amazing. It's not even just an article, it's in a magazine. It's like multiple pages. It's beautiful, you guys. So I can't wait to share it with you all, right? Kimberly says, I needed these words today. Yes, because sometimes when we speak, it's really not for us. It's about every day. Oh, so good. Yes. So we talked about purpose and now recognizing others. And so I want to leave the opportunity. Remember, I told you that today is about recognizing someone on your journey. And so I just recognize a whole lot of people. So I'd love if somebody wants to open up the mic or type on in, recognize somebody on your journey. Okay. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it blank. What is it?
Danielle.
Hey, let's go, Danielle, and then the next amazing lady.
Honestly, like, and I know everybody's like, oh, yeah, well, I have to give my flowers to my mom
Okay.
because she has really, really been there, right? Like, this, and for me, to support me, even though she just got done with cancer treatments, right? But even through all of that, right? She has supported me on my entrepreneurial journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, you know, I mean, like he has been there for me, even though he might not have felt good, right? He might not have, you know, um, he we actually just took our first vacation since COVID, right? Um, we went to Orlando. I'm in Florida. We went to Orlando for a week, and it was time for just the two of us to just get away, right?
Absolutely.
And just
Absolutely.
like relax and do nothing, really, do nothing,
I
right?
love
And
that.
just hang out. And so, um, that's who I am recognizing.
Oh, thank you, Danielle.
That's
Recognizing mommy and the times and the personal times. I love that. And I was just reading Dr. Lisa M. Jones, who I'm going to be speaking with Patricia Robertson, who is inside of this group right here. She tapped on both of us to actually be keynotes for her upcoming conference. I'll let you guys know about that at another time. It's going to be in October, but I remember Dr. Lisa M. Jones today. She posted about she had stage 4 cancer. And 12 years later, she's still right here and in recovery. And that's such an amazing, amazing, amazing testimony, and how now she lives her life out loud. And it's just such a blessing. So, again, that's taking pride in giving you. And then I heard one more person who wanted to pop in really quickly, and then we'll open it up as well throughout the course of this talk. Who was it? Okay. All right. So let's keep on going, you guys. And whenever the person gets back to the phone, you can pop on in. But in the meantime, in between time, I want to talk to you about these strategies. So we talked about purpose. We talked about recognizing others. And sometimes when you are able to say it out loud, like, hey, this is what I see in you. The same thing Danielle just said is, hey, I want to give my flowers to my mom because this is how she's shown up and impacted me. That is powerful. So although you said it today to all of us, make sure you call your mom today and say it to her too, because there's power in that there. So powerful. I love it. Now, this I want to talk to you guys about is individuality. Again, this is about taking pride in giving all of you. Individuality. You do not have to do what the next man is doing. You don't. Why? Because we're standing, we're walking, we're talking, we're behaving in our purpose. Okay. Makes sense? Yes. We don't have to do what the next person is doing. Sometimes, let's talk entrepreneurship. You see everything on the internet and you're like, oh my gosh, look at how great they're doing. Look at how amazing they're doing. And I'm over here struggling. Don't compare yourself to others. You don't know what's behind that post. You don't know what went into that. You don't know how many years that is. You also don't know if they're not struggling too. Sometimes we take the good and we highlight the great, right? And I want you to be able to do the same. You take the good, you take the bad, you highlight the great, because that is what is going to help you remember that I'm taking, I'm owning, and then I'm releasing. I'm taking, I'm owning, then I'm releasing. I'm taking, I'm owning, and I'm releasing. I want you to give all of you because you're taking pride in who it is that you are. Individuality means I know my strengths, I'm walking into it. And so if you don't know those three, I want you to think about it, because no matter what you are doing inside of this thing called life, inside of this moment, I want you to know that you can take pride in what it is you do. You're cleaning up a school, you're doing janitorial services, take pride in that. I remember my janitors. I remember the people who clean up when I was, who came around and got the trash. I remember that. I remember their names. I remember how amazing that a word for me would be for them. I remember them giving me a word. I remember them saying, Lolita, you sure are here pretty late. How you doing? That's important. I want you to take pride in that. Purpose, recognizing others, highlighting it. I want individuality. And here's the D is do it, delegate it, or disappear. Sometimes we're overwhelmed with life. Sometimes we're overwhelmed with tasks. Sometimes we're overwhelmed with all of the things. But what I want you to know inside of this moment, inside of this time is, guess what, everybody? Do it, delegate it, or disappear from it. Do it means I'm taking this action. I'm doing the action right now. I'm deciding that I'm going to own this thing. We're talking about taking pride in what it is that you do. Or you choose to delegate it. You know what? It's not mine to take. There's somebody that's qualified to do this. I recognize I don't have to do all of the things, Lolita. So you delegate it out or disappear from it. I'm not even going to touch that because it's so far off of the track of where I'm going today. What about if I just perhaps do it another day? What's the worst that can happen? Veronica said, we love you so much. I love you too. Take these nuggets and do the work. You choose to do it, you choose to delegate it, or you choose to disappear from it. Those are Lolita's three D's, okay? 3 D's of life, according to Lolita E. Walker. You do it, you delegate it, or you disappear from it. Watch your life smooth right on out. It's choices. You own your yes, you respect your no. So, all of the things, people, all of the things, we're taking pride with these 5 strategies. Grab one, grab four, grab five, and apply it. Easy peasy. Grab one, grab two, grab three, grab four, grab five, and apply it. Why is that so important? Because we want to do the work. Sometimes the thing is, we already know all of these things, but we just need to be shaken up just a little bit, just a little teeny bit. And that's okay. All right. And the last thing is about experiencing life. Experience life. Listen, life is beyond business. Life is beyond school. Life is beyond this moment in time. It's a momentary interruption. I talked about that on my TEDx talk, is that momentary interruption in life. It's just a momentary interruption, this moment right here. And when it shakes you, what are you going to do with it? I want you to think about that. What are you going to do with it? In this moment, you chose to sit here with me for a power half an hour. I say thank you. And now I want you to do something with it, which leads me into my power retreat September. Okay. I have about 5 power experts that are coming. We're pouring into 17 women. We are leaning all the way in. And you guys, it is powerful. It is 4 all-inclusive days in West Virginia. There's a chef that'll be there the entire weekend because there's no excuses. There's no excuses to lean in, to take pride, for me to, oh, I work you. I work you because I know that inside there's greatness and I pull it out of you that weekend. And some power experts that's going to be there. I'm so super excited about this year. We do mindfulness every single morning. It's so transformational, you all. And so I do have a great discount code for folks. So if you are truly interested, you can email me at lolitawalker@gmail.com or change at lolitawalker.com. Feel free, and I'm happy to give you that discount code so that you can be able to save a couple dollars as we go into September. Okay, September is really all about resetting. September is about resetting. We're changing seasons. We're going back to school, and this is our way. This is Lolita E. Walker's way on Walk with Walker and Walker Enterprises in order to help us reset for the end of this year, but also we create a vision for next year and we work on what that action plan is going to look like by now December of 31st of the next year. So I'm super excited. Yvette Searson said, sipping on a cocktail of purpose, recognizing others, individuality, taking pride, and experiencing life. Ah, it tastes so good. I love that recap. And so I want to offer the opportunity if anybody wants to say anything that they might have pulled away before I continue. If you're on Clubhouse, you can come off mic. If you are typing in, you could do that, and I'm happy to read it. Thank you, Linnell Burns.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning.
This is Malika Starr. Welcome back, Miss
Hey.
Lolita.
Hey,
And
Malika.
congratulations to everything you got going on up in Prince George's County. And I just wanted to drop in and say hello. I just had something to say earlier, but I forgot. So I just wanted to say, you keep on shining. Can you drop the dates for your September event? Because
Yeah.
I do think I will be in Prince George's County around that time.
Okay. September
So
14th through the 17th. We will put it on all of the places. I know the thumbnail. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's September 14th through 17th, 2023. So shoot me a note, a DM or something, and I will shoot you the information. I think it's at the top too. You can click on it, but it's September 14th through the 17th, and it's not. It's in Virginia, so we're gonna have some fun.
okay.
It's drivable though from Maryland. Yeah. I love it. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
No worries. All right. Who was it? It was there a second person? I love it. Okay.
I'll be the second person,
Okay.
Melissa, with the T Walker.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, it's just so good to hear your voice. Welcome back. Congratulations on everything. And magazine, the cocktails and coaching and conversation. Everything else.
Thank you.
Your flowers, beautiful lady. Get out.
Oh, thank you. I love Linnell. Listen, Linnell was the one who told me slow down and ask the people and then leave some room because you ask people to talk and then you keep on going. So I appreciate Linnell. Did I tell you guys I released 2 new books? I don't even know if I told you all. Things have been rolling this summer, you all. I just have been having a ball, but really being active in the community, conferences, speaking here, book signings there, tapping in with people in real life. Oh my gosh, it's just been so amazing. And this is just an amazing season. I bought a new property. And sometimes I say it out loud and then I get nervous. I'm like, oh, I don't know if you would think about it too long, you might not leap into it. But sometimes you just got to do it. And I'm just so blessed that God has, offered me this amazing community because when people check in, it just makes a world of a difference. I have some warriors, some CCNC warriors that are always there checking in, that are always there helping in just prayers. Thank you guys for all of the things. So I just appreciate you all. And I see you taking pride. I see you owning it. I see you walking into the gifts that God has blessed you with. I see Ramon Ray and partnerships and going to all of these things and all of these conferences. I see him pulling people for the Speakers Association. That is power, right? That is power. When you see something in someone, then say it. Right. I love that Patricia tapped me and said, hey, I want you to speak at my conference. It's for women in leadership and trades. Period. Done. How do we make it happen? Yes. Lolita, somebody wrote me the other day and said, Lolita, I will be at your retreat. What do I need to do? Do it. If you think about it too long, you'll talk yourself out of doing the thing that you need inside of this moment right now. You don't need to wait for anybody. Today, we're talking about purpose. Today, we're talking about recognizing others, about individuality, right? About doing it, delegating it, or disappearing from it. And then we're talking about experiencing life. And sometimes that's scary when you take the leap. But what's my favorite affirmation? I leap because my faith and my strengths have wings that will protect my fall. Absolutely. Sandra Brown said, I'm so excited for you. Listen, you all, we have 7 more minutes. And so if you have anything, then let me know.
This is Veronica Atkins, Lolita. I have got to compliment you this morning. Girl, the way you poured life and energy. I mean, like, it's so for all of us in the room, we're all like so used to being strong for everybody, our clients, our family. And it just feels so dang good when you meet a woman like yourself that just knows how to re-strengthen, recharge, reset, like really just pull that inner beast. I love a woman like you that just know how to pull that inner beast out of you. Because I'm always like I love everybody in this room. That's their own individual superpower. And it's just like we're all so strong. And sometimes we just need somebody to like just push us up sometimes. And you do it so perfectly. Thank you so much for your service, your contribution, Queen. I love you so much.
Super. Oh my gosh, shivers. Thank you. Today, I love that. Love that. You know why? Because when power women lift power women, y'all, the world shifts. Did y'all not just get shivers? Like she's so pumped up. She's so pumped up in order to pump somebody else up. Like that right there is living. We don't have to compete, right? There's a million coaches you can choose from, a million certified coaches that you can choose from. But you don't have to choose me. But should you choose me, that's great. But guess what? I'm going to pump this person up over here because she has a strength that I don't necessarily have, right? Everybody's not for everybody. But I'll tell you what, if there is somebody that I can lift, then I'm going to lift you. I'm going to do what it is that I can because somebody has helped me. I am where I am because somebody decided to say, Lolita, I want to help you on this journey. I see something in you. And I think that I can help to elevate you even more, even beyond where you're standing right there. Yes. I love that Yvette Searson said there's so much strength in edifying others. It is, and it feels so good. We were not put on this earth just to try to be a solo champion. It doesn't work, you guys. So if you are a solo champion, go ahead and jump out. Just jump outside of the silo and get to meet the people that are around you. Jay Mahone said, purpose, recognizing others, individuality, do it, delegate, disappear, experience life. Yes, come on, Jay Mahone. Luis said, that's right. No competition, only cooperation. Absolutely. Love and growth. And I absolutely love that. I miss when I'm not here. I miss when I'm not able to pour into you all because I get some of the same energy. It's like the overflow from it all. So today, I want to shake you up. Today, we talked about taking pride, taking ownership, taking all of the things because it's inside of you. Sitting up a little straighter, walking a little bit taller, and recognizing that you are power. I talk to you all about small wins all of the time and celebrating those wins. But first, it's acknowledging what your win is. And that is so important. What is your one win from this morning? What is your one win from yesterday? Not your 50 wins, not your 0 win. I want to know what is one win that you had yesterday. And there's no judgment on that thing. Let me think of mine. Oh, my win yesterday was the feedback of me talking to this group of scholars. I probably was only like about 50 people in the room, but listen, maybe it was 75 people in the room, but it was delegates and senators and these scholars. And I must say, Morgan State, big up Morgan State, just because it's my alma mater and I'm going in for my doctorate as well. But I want to say that Morgan State had the most scholars that were going with the scholarships. I was so proud, so proud. But their parents and looking in their eyes and the engagement and them talking back and saying, yes, I remember those strategies. Yes, I'm going to use it. This was good. That means that they heard it and it will replay in their mind in the right moment. Today, you heard it and it will replay in your mind in the right moment. If you were just getting here, we talked about taking pride. We talked about strategies to do that, edifying others. We talked about the purpose. We talked about really recognizing others on your way back. Listen, here's the thing too, you guys. Not just recognizing others, but as you continue to grow, I want you to reach back and grab someone else because, again, you did not do this thing alone. I love that Dr. Jeannie said Morgan State University Grave School of Business and Management. Yes, yes, yes. So excited. I love all of the things, you guys. Luis Brown said, ooh, baby, love it. Sit up straighter, walk taller, get energized, and do more. And look at God putting the trash truck right beside my window. You all probably do hear it because it is almost time for me to leave you all because it's 30 minutes of power. So I want to open it up one more time for anybody who has anything else to say before we head out for today. Okay.
Great to hear your voice, Lolita. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so super pumped. But I know that I think Rocky was sharing some amazing wisdom. And Tina Wilson shared some amazing wisdom in my absence. And you guys just freaking rock. I love this community. I'm just so blessed to have met so many of you all. And guess what? It doesn't just end here. It's beautiful when you can take these relationships, these online relationships, to another level, to partner in business, to have somebody write you a letter of recommendation for a doctoral program. Come on, that happened to me from someone who I met on Clubhouse. You can't make that up. You can't make up the fact that my LinkedIn community taps in here. You can't make that up. You can't make up coaching cocktails and conversations and the success that is had over time. All of these things are so important. Why? Because I take pride, because you take pride. Everybody, I want you to remind somebody to take pride today. And of course, I just want to say thank you so much for all of the things, you guys. And I'll see you back next week, right? Absolutely. And hands down. Thanks, y'all.